Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Chris and I am with Kristen Crafts, and today I am bringing you another layout for the May I Scraplift You series that is being put on by the Scrappy Inspiration Group and was the brainchild of Crystal Barrett, who is Pineapple Papers on YouTube. In the description box below, I will have the links to everyone who is playing along this month. They may not be playing along every day, so make sure you subscribe to their channel so that you can see when a new video comes up that may inspire you. So today we are scrapbooking Weeping Willow scraps from Instagram, and I chose this layout. I really like the ripped edges. For some reason, I'm on a ripped paper kick lately. And then she has 3 pictures that are just matted multiple times, a little bannering here, and just a sprinkling of embellishments, and then her title down here. So I went through and I am going to scrapbook these pictures of my son. They will probably go into the album that I'm making for him and his fiance as a bridal shower gift. This is just a picture of him up in the aerial ladder, and then with the fire hose, nozzle. This was a training exercise that they had done. And so I wanted to capture that for him so that when he's older and can no longer climb up a ladder like myself, he'll remember those days that he was a volunteer firefighter. So what I picked out for the background, I'm going a little bit different. Now, his uniform is the brown and the black. He's got a little pop of red, but not a whole lot. So I really liked this. This is Teresa Collins. It's from He Said, She Said. And it's a paper that I've had in my stash forever. I think I got it at Scrapbook Expo. This was actually printed in 2013. I probably got it in like 2016, something like that. So what I liked about this one is I want to probably use it more for, I might use it as part of a layer, but I also want to cut out some of these tickets. And I liked the boy, and then there was one that said like extreme. There's 100%, no way, caution, pretend. I know there was one that I thought said extreme. So anyways, I thought it would be funny to put those on here. Oh, here's extreme. So I thought a couple of those would be cool. And then I could use part of this as part of the ripped layering. I haven't decided yet. Then I grabbed this one here, and I grabbed it specifically for this one. The speech bubble, it says, "Love that smile." And he does have like a big grin on his face, and so I thought that'd be cute to have up here. The back side is just this. It really doesn't go with the colors that I'm picking other than the sky. I picked this yellow for possibly a matting or one of the ripped layers. And then I thought I could add a journaling box on here, but we'll see how it goes. This was, again, one of my layers that I'm going to use for tearing up. And then I thought maybe this, because to me, the rulers kind of meant like the height, if you measured how high up you were going. So this is, could also work as one of the layers underneath. And then this is going to be my background. And I really liked, I don't necessarily like this here, so I will probably rotate so that this gets covered up, and I just have this orange grid behind, and then mat it. So instead of having the 2 smaller photos like she has here, I'm just going to use 2 vertical photos. And that is all of my paper and kind of my plan so far. So what I am going to do is put you on pause. I am going to pick out which papers I want to rip. I'm going to mat these photos, and I'm going to fussy cut out those couple items that I had picked out, and then we'll go ahead and decorate. I don't think this is going to be overly embellished, only for the fact that it's his fire department pictures, and he's not a real, themey kind of guy. So I've got to kind of figure out, I might like put maybe some stars or something on there. Not really sure which direction other than the tickets that I want to decorate this. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Off camera, I went ahead and I decided to go with the rulers for the background layers, along with the kind of orangey red houndstooth. And then I have the grid background. I matted the photos on yellow, so it pulls in a little bit of that yellowish color from the rulers and then the brown from his coat. And I like how all the colors and this little bit of an orange kind of pulls out the red lettering that's on his helmet and a couple of the cars that are in the parking lot. In her layout that I'm lifting, she had her photos kind of on an angle, and I didn't make my stuff enough of an angle to do that. So I'm just going to put mine horizontal, and I'm okay with doing that and just kind of keeping it straight. It still gives you that same look that Weeping Willow Scraps had on hers. So I'm just going to kind of try and find a little bit of the center. I'm going to go down a little bit. And the nice thing about grid paper is that you can kind of line things up. Let's see. I think that's the center. So if I go here, leave 2 spaces and then the other one over it, kind of keeps your layout a little bit straighter. There we go. I like that. Now what I have is I have this that I cut out that says "Love That Smile," and I again kind of want it to go here in the corner, so I'm just going to go ahead and tack it down. I'm not one that believes in fussing around too much. If I like it, I'm just going with it. And then I cut out 3 tags. One said extreme, one said caution, and one said no way. He is a little bit scared of heights. And you know what? These are not centered. Hang on. Let me move it over just a little more. Go there. That looks a little better. He is not a fan of heights, and so I can imagine his smile is kind of a nervous smile, but as a mother, I want to say no way. Oh, and before I forget, I did want to ink the edges of that stuff too. Let me grab my Distress ink. This is just walnut stain. Let me see if I can take this off here. Should probably ink the photos too. I just like, especially with these, if you've been cutting and it has a white core, the Distress ink kind of takes that white core away and gives it a little bit of definition so it stands up off of the paper a little bit. You can even distress the part that you up here, but I don't really want the ink to be the prevalent part of this photo. I just want a little bit, which will serve as the, okay, I am really having trouble with centering these here. This needs to come over a little bit more. Yeah, all right. It's not going to be perfect. All right, so there's that. Let's try and get this kind of centered. I'm trying to look at what's here too. All right, that looks a little better. And now we'll go ahead and put this back up here. And I'm moving it over, since I have space, I'm moving it over enough that I don't see any gap between what the speech bubble and the picture. So I like this no way, because this is kind of my sentiment, would be telling him no way, or it could be even thinking of him and his is not liking heights, that I'm sure before he went up there he was thinking to himself, no way. So we'll go ahead and stick that there. And then again, the mother in me is telling him to use caution. And I think I just want that down here. And I want him to use extreme caution. You know, when they're in their mid-20s, they think that they're invincible. All right, so there's that. Happy with that. Now I did grab out the he said, she said. They're the wood or decorative buttons, and it looks like this is the female version of it, and this is the male version of it, but I like the amazing. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. If I can find where to open the package. And trying to think where I want this, where it will fit in. I'm going to leave it up here for right now, because I think I might just build something up there. And then I don't see any more that I want from this one. Now on the other one, it does have so this has got extremely handsome sweet boy. I'm a little partial, I kind of believe that. And then this one just says boy, boy, boy. And maybe I can actually put that maybe up there. And then this one just says he said. And I could put that here. I need something under here though. So I need to find something that I can put above. Now I thought for a title, I grabbed the Cool Kids stickers. And you might think that this is for a little kid, but in my eyes, he is still a little kid. And there's the word that says young and brave. And right now, he's thinking he's young and brave. So I'm thinking I want this up here. Then I can tie this in. I could put that one there. Yeah, that works. And then let's see if there's anything else on here. I could go with the stars. Okay. I think that's all I need from that one. Now I did pull out these pink fresh stars, but I thought there was some of the colors that might work. I don't necessarily want the green, but I thought there was some black, like these. There was some orangish color. I could try those. Like here. Maybe one there. And one down there. So I'm kind of surrounding it and then building this up and this down. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere those. And the thickers, I'll have to add some adhesive to it and the chipboard too, just to make sure that they stay on. And then the last thing I grabbed out was I grabbed some cork arrows. So let's see if there's any. I can put this one like this, and it kind of points at him. I can put this one maybe. No, I don't want that up there. Kind of like that one pointing. I could put a little one there. And then I think I need one more. Like right up there. All right, I think this is going to be good enough. I think this will go towards his, their album that I'm making for them. Again, it kind of shows their early days. He was in the fire department right at the beginning when he met her. In fact, the first time I met her, we have our big, huge 4th of July party, and he was having to work. He had to do the parade for the fire department, and then they also had to, during the fireworks, they had to watch the school, and they kind of stationed them around town. So my first meeting of my future daughter-in-law was him dropping her off at my house, asking if she could hang out with us. And then he whispers in my ear, I really like her and I'd like to still come home to a girlfriend. So I think we passed the test and we didn't embarrass him too much. So yeah, memories of him on the fire department that was part of the beginning of their relationship. He was still on the fire department. They've since moved out of district, so he's no longer a volunteer, but he did that for many years. He started when he was 18, and I think he stopped when he was 27 or so. So good memories to get in the book here. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by and watching the video. Again, make sure that you check out the description box below. I know I'm a little behind on putting up the descriptions for everybody. So if I don't have them up today, I will by the weekend have descriptions everywhere for everyone. But you can also check out some of my older videos have the links in there. They're the same links, just the different Instagram. And again, this one is from Weeping Willow Scraps on Instagram, and she has some fantastic stuff as well. So make sure that you go over there and check out her page on Instagram so that you can get some more inspiration. Have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow.